catalog. I'd like to talk a little bit about my experience building the Catalog of Chicago Activism, the online web page that lists all of the social activist organizations, as many as we could list, in the Chicago area. What in the world is an activist? Now, coming into this class, everybody had their own idea, and we really did not truly become clear on that until a few weeks into the class, and I still think that everybody's a little bit unclear about it. But Merriam-Webster Dictionary says that it is a doctrine or practice that emphasizes direct, vigorous action, especially in support or opposition to one side of a controversial issue. I kind of like that one, because it emphasizes the vigorous action in opposition to or support of a controversial issue. And many of these organizations do that. My job was to assign each posting made by each and every student, and they were doing like at least 5 a week. My job was to assign these postings to a category, and the categories that we had, or that we ended up with at the end here, were animal rights, arts advocacy, civic engagement, community development, environment, health and medical advocacy, human rights, labor relations, legal advocacy, media advocacy, social justice and peace, and women's rights. Now, to give you an example, oftentimes, well, every time I had to review each posting, and I would have to look at the mission statement and the information that was provided to me that went on our webpage for each of these organizations, and I had to quickly decide what I thought this activist organization did and how they fit into our group of categories. And if I couldn't figure it out or get real specific with it, a lot of times they would end up in civic engagement or community development. Those two categories kind of became catch-all for those that either did many different things, or they were so vague in their mission that I couldn't really figure out where to assign the kind of rapid-fire way that he put a lot of different techniques and concepts out to us to learn. But I think in the long run during the class, we learned a lot this way. I know I did. I can't speak for everyone else, but I think that this method of teaching that he came up with, and this whole plan to build this page, I think this is one of the best ways to learn that I've come across yet in my education experience. So I would like to wrap this up and say that I'm grateful for taking the class, and look forward to seeing the improvements in the webpage.